it turned into me pretty much telling him I'm sleeping with whomever I want and you're just going to sit in the corner and watch.
So you became the master, kind of.
I did. I am.
And Dakota, how does that sit with you?
I like it. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
So what does this look like? I mean, Sarah will bring home men, or tell me what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll bring home guys, or we'll go meet guys at like hotel rooms or stuff. But normally she just brings them home.
Yep. I like the comfort of my own home.
These are just random guys you'll meet?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a black-only preference, so all of them are black, but yes. And I've made them on websites, or I've given my number out to people and random and just invited them over, like a guy through a drive-thru. I thought he was cute, so I gave him my number and he showed up that night.
And this happens how often?
I try to do it at least once or twice a week, but work, it's really hard.
You guys are both working?
Yes, we work full-time.
Yeah.
But I do it every opportunity I can when I get free time.
Twice the past week.
Yeah, twice so far.
And Dakota, you'll sit in the room and watch?
Watch and record and stuff like that.
Really?
Or whatever the guys want me, if they want me to do stuff.
So what is your experience of this? Is it humiliating? Is it tantalizing? Is it exciting? What is it?
It is humiliating, but it's also sexy to watch a guy basically perform better than I can. It's almost like watching porn.
Do you think porn is what kind of led you into this?
Not really.
Being a voyeur? No?
Not really. So I think it went from us doing like threesomes and swinging, and to us both realizing that it was more fun if I was just watching and she was playing with the guys.
And you'll pick up different guys each time?
Well, I've got my regulars that I like, but yeah, I cycle through guys sometimes. Unless I find a regular that I really, really like, and then I'll play with him quite a bit.
But you're more closely bonded with Dakota than all these other guys, I assume, right?
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
You're not going to leave Dakota for somebody that you...
Never. I will laugh at them and tell them, no, sorry, not going to happen. You're going to take me, and then he's going to be there whether you like it or not.
And you have a sex life that continues with Dakota?
No.
So you guys don't have sex?
No.
Not in the traditional sense.
No, not in the traditional sense at all.
Oh, really? So, in Dakota, do you have sex of any sort with anyone?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Mm-mm.
Where do you see this progressing? This is an unusual relationship, I would say.
I guess I have become possessive. It's mine. He's mine. I control what he does when it comes to sex and all that stuff.
Is that your personality, to be so dominant, be the boss?
No, it didn't used to be. It's because of him. I used to be very shy and not confident at all. He's given me a lot of confidence over the years.
And she's submissive to the other guys as well.
Oh, yeah, I am submissive to my partners, but dominant to him.
It's interesting. So, Dakota, you enjoy being the sub, as they call it?
Yeah. It's quite a bit of fun. It's because my whole life in jobs and everything, I've always been in power, or like the supervisor or something. And it's nice for somebody else to have the power and me not to have to worry about everything that's going to happen. I can just kind of go with it.
Oh, so outside of your home life, you're the boss typically at work.
Yeah. Yeah, we own our own business, so I'm the boss of our little company.
He likes driving a lot more than I do too.
But at home, she's the boss.
Yes.
And you used to be the boss, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How is it different now for you?
Well, she controls every aspect basically now, and has the same control that I had. And I just pretty much ask permission before I really do anything.
Have you ever had like interactions with guys that just went bad, or are they always pretty much what you have planned?
What do you mean by bad?
Does a guy ever have expectations that, like, why is there a guy in the room or anything like that?
No. Well, if I have guys like that, I'll normally just have him like sit outside the door and watch. That way he's still watching and everything, but the guy can be like, I'm not being watched. I can't really see, but he's just outside the door.
Yo, man, that's crazy, man. Some of you dudes are just like this, in a cuckold relationship. And you know you in a cuckold relationship. Now what does cuckold mean? It means that you know that your woman is getting down with other men. And either you're a willing participant or you willing to accept it. However, you know what's going on. You put up with the situation because you feel it's best for the relationship. You don't want to be called insecure, jealous, and butthurt and things of that nature by your woman. So in order to appease her and stay within her good graces, you'll fall for some shit like this. And good looking out for the subscriber for sending this to me. Can't see the red pill alpha. You already know what time it is. I'm gonna make the intro a little short. I got things to do. And you know how to get at me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're old to the channel, stay with it. Or if you come on back, just come back. This shit ain't going nowhere. It's gonna get fired and fired. That shit till I die. You dig? You know how to get at me. Everything's in the description. Text me, Gmail, all that's in there. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Patreon, KC the Red Pill Alpha, and join that $5 tier and get on that $5 tier. Get some of that raw, uncut material that you can't get over here on YouTube with my commentary. That I can't talk that kind of shit that I'm doing on Patreon on YouTube. My video for education purposes, only fair use only. Let's get straight to it. How many of you guys know? You know what? Matter of fact, me and my little brother, we just had a conversation this morning. And it's a guy that he knows, a guy that I know. We know him well. That's in a cuckold relationship. Not to the extent to where he's watching. I mean, who knows what happens behind closed doors? So I'm not going to just throw that out there and say, I don't know what he's doing, But for what I know, he's not watching his woman getting fucked. But he knows that she's fucking around with other guys. He knows this. I don't want to blame out a situation like this, but just know that he knows that she's fucking around with other guys. He's the type, as long as I don't know who it is, as long as I don't see it or whatever, then I'm G for it. But she's giving off all the red flags and signs that it's going down. Hell, he even busted a couple dudes on her phone. It went to that extent, but he's still with her. He knows what's up. When she out, he knows what's up. However, now, that's what me and my bro was speaking on. When I was 18, I knew this 23, 24-year-old dude. He was in a situation, a cuckold situation, for what I'm hearing, rumor has passed around, that he stood there and was beating his shit while his woman was getting banged out by another dude. He wanted to see that. He wanted that to be, he wanted that to be like a remembrance or some, like a pattern, like not a pattern, but like a remembrance or something that can be attached to their relationship, something that he can, something that she wanted. So he gave it to her in order to make her happy, happy wife, happy life. He ended up marrying her a little later or whatever. However, we was cracking jokes on that shit back then. We was, damn, man, you beating off, man. What kind of, while your woman getting fucked, we laughing at that shit, not knowing that this is real life, man. You got guys out here that's really doing this shit for the better sake of their relationship. They feel like, and they go to these therapists, they go to these counselors and all this shit. And these counselors, these therapists be telling them, hey, if you want to make things right with your wife, or if you want to get things in order, if you want to make her happy, you want to live outside the box and experience different things. And these guys take it that far. They'll go that far. Some of them. It's just in them to be that damn weak to do that for their woman. And she knows that from the get-go when she married him or when she settled with him or whatever. I got a motherfucker I can walk all over. So this is how I'm going to control the relationship, and I'm going to see how far I can go. You know, a lot of them dudes, man, you know, and I'm not going to put that on these guys, but I be believing when I be in a grocery store and shit, and I be seeing the chicks push the basket, you know, shopping, the dude following behind her instead of him taking the leads. I be seeing that shit, and I be like, I wonder if this is a cuckold relationship. I think like that, you know. I be thinking, I wonder if this is a cuckold relationship. I wonder if he's been bonded, going into a boundary position, you know, wearing thongs and tied up, you know what I'm saying, top with a ball in his mouth, getting whacked on his ass with a paddle the size of a chair. I be thinking like, what the fuck going on in this relationship? I don't think I'm too far off. Whether you fellas believe it or not, oh, it gets strange in these households, man. Around you, next door, up the street, down the street, you never know. You think this shit is the only thing jumping off in the video? He allowed his bitch to turn him out for what he's saying. You know, it was, she wanted this, and you know, and basically they was going to swinger clubs, and I don't know if it's his decision to go, her decision or what, I don't know. But they was end up going to swinger clubs, and that became a part. Instead of them actually going out to keeping the swinger clubs there and going and experiencing, exploring or whatever, they bring the same environment into their home. And now look where it's gotten. His woman is getting fucked. She loved black men. Yes, I said it. She said it. He said he knows what it is. He's got a fetish, and it is somewhat fruity to me. It's on some rainbow type of shit. I'm not going to throw that out there to the LGBT and like it's them, but this is on some rainbow suspect type shit. He likes to see BBCs ramming his bitch from the Bizak. Ramming his bitch from the back. She slobbing on it and shit, you know, king size Snickers, shining it up, doing her thing. This is what he likes to see. He's filming. In some cases, he's filming it. She said she got her regulars. Then randomly, she go out and pick guys. Random guys, you know, to get, not, you know, to do their thing. And I'm quite sure you got guys that's gonna go along with it. These motherfuckers is freaks out here, man. The brothers, they gonna go along with it. Some of them go, hey, look, what's in it for me? How much you got? Some of them want to get paid. You know, some motherfuckers, yeah, I go fuck you, but your man ain't gonna be there. You know, but trust and believe. Motherfuckers is fucking her. They slanging it on her like it ain't shit. Now, however they do it is how they do it. They slanging it on her though. And her husband is accepting it because he's weak. He's been walked over on. He's been positioned to be the bitch in the relationship, and that's what it is. He can wear the big lumberjack shirt and Timberland boots and truck driver beard all the fuck he want. Long hair, you know, motherfucker mountain man. He can do all that shit all the fuck he want. He's weak inside. He's simp. He's soft. He's feminine as fuck. And this is what he's allowing just to appease his woman and keep her happy. And you definitely best to believe she's happy. She's getting all the big black cocks, all she can get. She's getting them. She's getting her fetish off. That's real talk. You know? And that's what it is. He's accepting it. Cuckold relationship. A lot of guys are going through this. Whether they admit it or not, they're going through this. And be in your face smiling like a motherfucker, sharing the blunt with you. Y'all sipping on some shit. Y'all pouring up. You motherfuckers hanging on the corners and bumming it out. Y'all sharing beers, all type of shit. And he's getting cuckold. He's either third hand dick sucking or he's doing it himself. Real talk. Because he's borderline. He's like a Roman noodle away. Probably a index finger slap away from getting around with that dildo and bringing in some real unwanted attention. The motherfucker that they just don't want to fuck your woman, they want to fuck you. Real talk. just to make your fucking bitch happy? Where's your balls, bruh? Are you serious? It's like some porn shit without it being some porn shit. You know, it's like some average people on some living a porn life, but broke as hell, I guess, ain't got the money or ain't too up to par with the finances. But I don't know, you know, it's crazy, man. But it started with him. He allowed her to put him in that situation. That's what it is. He probably been the one that turned her out to swingers club. She got a dick. She liked it. Hey, this is what it is. And if you want to keep me around, this is what we're going to do. Or she could have been the one that turned him out. It could go either way. But one thing for sure, she turned his ass out on filming BBCs. On him liking and having a fetish to watch BBCs. She turned him out to that. That's if he ain't had a fetish throughout his life somewhere. That's possible too. Fellas, you can't love your woman this motherfucking hard. You can't care this much to where you willing to be a bitch and bend over backward ass fucking toilet seat for her. You can't, man. It's impossible. But if you are like that, then you can't complain. When you've been stepped over on an Oriental rug, motherfucker rolling your ass up, shaking the dust off, throw your ass off. Get the fuck out of here. Treating you like shit. Can't complain. This is what you allow. This is what you basically accustomed to. He's probably immune to it, and this is what it is. He figured this is his life. This is the happiness he can ever achieve. He can't get no more happier. Miserable as a motherfucker, but he want her to be happy. He'd rather go through this, film them big black cocks, have a fetish on that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them BBCs is running him. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, like I said, you never know in these fucking households. You don't know what goes on around you. Just know that you got to stay in your masculine. You stay a man. Don't go out like this for no piece of pussy. It's not worth it, man. If this is how she wants you to show your love, then bitch, I don't even know love. I know one thing. Deuces. That's it. Real talk. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. And fellas, don't get cuckold. Don't be in a cuckold relationship. Don't do it, man. A lot of y'all are, though. Check yourself on that shit. Holla.